Rahul Gandhi took to Twitter demanding proof of the surgical attack. He said the country can never forget the martyrs of Pulwama. He also said sacrifice of Jawans will not go in vain. He's not the only leader to demand the proof of surgical strike. Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrashekhar Rao was also wanting proof of the strikes that were carried out in response to the Uri terror attack of 2016. KCR said, and I quote, "There is nothing wrong in Rahul Gandhi asking for proof of surgical strikes. What was wrong? Even I am asking, let the government of India show, as there are apprehensions amongst the people." He's also accused the BJP of propagating false agenda. Meanwhile, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa has attacked KCR and said that in an attempt to prove his loyalty to the Gandhi family, he has betrayed the army. This is not the first time the Congress has questioned the surgical strike. Congress leaders time and again have always put forth the demand to see the proof. Earlier in 2020, Gandhi had asked who benefited the most from the attack and what was the outcome of the inquiry into it. Party leader Sanjay Nirupam had also called the strike fake.
There is nothing wrong with Mr. Rahul Gandhi on asking for the proof of surgical strike. What was wrong? Even now I am asking. Come on, let the government of India show. It is the responsibility. There are apprehensions among the people. BJP makes mispropaganda, false propaganda. That is why people are asking for a proof. And in democracy, you are not a monarch. You are not a king.
Shows the depravity of the opposition. On a day that we are observing the martyrdom of our men in Pulwama, you have Telangana Chief Minister who's asking for proof on surgical strike, and you have Rahul Gandhi who's asking for answers from the government when it is the military brass that had come out and confirmed the surgical strike. Security agencies world over have confirmed the successful surgical strikes that India carried out in 2016. The number of casualties are also pretty well known. In such a scenario, to have the opposition constantly rake up the demand for proof is playing into the hands of enemy nation, and Rahul Gandhi has been doing this constantly.
बौखलाहट और घबराहट नजर आती है। हजूराबाद में हुई सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के बाद हजूर के बोल बिगड़े नजर आते हैं। अभी तो एक चुनाव हारे हैं, उसके बाद ये हालत है। इससे साफ दिखाई देता है कि तेलंगाना में केसीआर जी और टीआरएस की जमीन खिसक रही, और उत्तर प्रदेश के चुनाव के समय इन सबको सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक याद आ रही। पाकिस्तान के बोल, कांग्रेस के बोल और अब टीआरएस के बोल एक जैसे सुनाई देते हैं।
I have a straight question to ask to the Chief Minister of Telangana, whether he distrusts the Indian army, whether he has more confidence in the enemy army. If he takes into confidence the enemy army, it raises the question of the patriotism of the person, his commitment to India. So, it is a shameful thing for a chief minister to make such a comment.
On the day when we are observing and commemorating the anniversary of the Pulwama attacks, and we are paying tribute and homage to our martyrs, our brave forces who laid down their lives in the defense of this country, you have a chief minister, Mr. KCR of Telangana, only and only to defend the ridiculous statement and utterances of Rahul Gandhi, who had said surgical strike is khoon ki dalali, surgical strike, show me the proof. To defend that kind of statement of a dynast, another person who believes in dynasty politics comes out and says, yes, even I am demanding proof of surgical strikes. This is a direct attack on the manobal, on the sentiment of our forces.
Okay, now in 2018, KCR had launched an attack on Rahul Gandhi, calling him the biggest buffoon in the country. What really changed is the question here. Listening to that remark from a few years ago.
मैं क्या राहुल गांधी क्या फैक्टर जी मालूम है सबको दुनिया में? The biggest buffoon in the country. Everybody knows. Whole country has seen the open assembly how he went to Mr. Narendra Modi and hugged him. The way he is winking, वो क्या है, वो तो हमारे लिए प्रॉपर्टी है, जितना वो आए ना उतना ज्यादा सीट जीते। राहुल गांधी inherited the legacy of the Congress Delhi Sultanate. He is the legal heir of the Congress Empire of Delhi. That is the reason I appeal to the people, let us not become slaves to Congress, slaves to Delhi.
Listen now to what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on the Pulwama attack and India's surgical strike against Pakistan.
जब कोई टेररिज्म एक्सपोर्ट करने का उद्योग बना करके बैठा हो, मेरे देश के निर्दोष नागरिकों को मौत के घाट उतार दिया जाता हो, युद्ध लड़ने की ताकत नहीं है, पीठ पर वार करने के प्रयास होते हो, तो ये मोदी है। उसी भाषा में जवाब देना जानता है।
Meanwhile, Jawans paid tributes to brave hearts who lost their lives in the deadly Pulwama attack. The attack took place on the 14th of February in the year 2019. A total of 40 personnel were killed.
हम 14 फरवरी का दिन यहाँ पर सब एकत्रित होकर मनाते हैं। उनकी याद में, उन 40 जवानों की याद में जिन्होंने अपनी जान यहाँ पे गंवाई थी पुलवामा में, उन वीर जवानों के याद में, उनके सेक्रीफाइस जो उनका त्याग था, उसको याद करके हम यहाँ एकत्रित होते हैं और उनको अपनी दिल से श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करते हैं।
हम लोग यहाँ श्रद्धांजलि देने आए हैं हमारे जो जवान शहीद हुए हैं उनकी पुण्यतिथि पर, और बहुत दुख की बात है कि हम लोग अपने इन साथियों को आज याद करना पड़ा।